Whoa! Let me get this unhooked. I was tethered. All right. We are in day 49, which is kind of a huge milestone for something like this. I mean, that's a lot. Technically, this is the 50th video that has dropped because we did that special with Cincy selling his Tom Brady rookie card. However, it's day 49, so we're going to treat it like the 49th video because that one was a special that went outside of the norm, like the videos dropping at 2 p.m. Central every single day. So let's play some catch up. Let's finalize a few things, and then I'm going to try to get a sale going. A lot of people have been asking if I have an eBay. I do have an eBay. It is Collecting Cash. I'm going to throw the image right there. That way you guys can see what it is. I don't have a ton of stuff on there, but by the time you guys are seeing this, there's probably a lot more loaded up onto that eBay. So if you want to contribute to the pot, participate in this journey, that's one way to do so. Then also I sell on the Toy Life on Facebook. Here's an image that you can look at. You could go ahead and join. Just let them know that Dave Ryan sent you, and then search my name in the group. I run sales there weekly. And the same thing goes for Toy Auctions 24/7, which I will put right here. Okay? That's pretty much where I sell, outside of setting up at Dusty Attic Toy Show in Garland. Those are the three main places. So Collecting Cash eBay, the Toy Auctions 24/7 claim sales, and then Toy Life claim sales. So if you want to support, those are that's the best way to do so. If you guys have stuff that you want to sell me and you know you could leave some meat on the bone for me, I will listen to everything. So just find me on Instagram or Facebook, or hit me up at the Collecting.Cash.Series at gmail.com. I believe that's what the email is for this. So however you want to get a hold of me, and we could talk about it, and maybe there's some meat on the bone and I would like to purchase it in order to try to make more money to go into here. The hardest thing is sourcing this stuff, especially in DFW when you just have a toy store every 15 feet. Like, it's very, very, very hard to source large quantities of pop culture things here in DFW. We neglected to go over the commissions of gym sales that I had in the past couple days. So we're going to do that. Yesterday, I showed you that one truck that was leaving. That was a pretty big sale, and I put that package together. So that was the squat rack, or the hammer strength half rack. It was 240 pounds of weights, an Olympic bar, and a workout bench. So all of that out the door was $1,000. Because of where we're at in the lot and how it was sold, I took home a whopping $500 for that one. So bam! That's what happens with that big ticket item. No one wants to move the stuff. It's a pain in the ass to move. It's dangerous. You could damage property and your body or cars, whatever. But I don't mind doing it because I've been doing it for so long and I know the hustle. So that's how I kind of luck into things like that, where I'm able to snag $500 with a quick sale. So $500 more added to the pot. Well, bam! Right there. So boom. Now we have a little bit of buffer room between $10,000 and that $500. So I have a little bit more spending that I could do for little things and not fall back below $10,000, because I don't want to fall back below $10,000. It's been a rough few days, and if you guys are following this journey, it's probably annoying the crap out of you if you are invested like that. So we're going to stay above 10,000 now, I believe. That wasn't the only update for gym equipment, though, because while I was there and after I did that sale, I put together a weight tree with a bunch of miscellaneous weights that just didn't have a magic pair, or they were beat up in some way, shape, or form. So we took all that. It was over 500 pounds in weights, and plus the weight tree, and we did a bundled deal on that for $200. And my take, I just got, because I got here after the guy loaded it up, is right here. So we got 20, 40, it's my first time counting it, 60, 80, 100. $100 more added to the pot. Boom! Day 49, looking good. That's $600 for day 49. Again, not all of that was made today. That 100 was made today. The other 500 was made the other day. I just didn't get to it because me and Cincy were running around, and I wanted to get that video put together so you guys could enjoy that. Also, he's going to have that video on his channel, or a version of that hunt on his channel, Cincy Nerd. So if you want to see that from a different angle, that's something that you could do. That's pretty cool. I love this thing. I showed you guys this. One of my goals, like I said, is to paint this place. And then I want to get display cases all around here. So no matter what angle we're filming from, when we're doing our podcasts or kind of going over our movie stuff, or if I'm scheduling stuff for security sites, it's just beautiful. But the reason why I brought that up is because I really want to get a bunch more of those 1996 Warner Brothers statues, and I want to line what will be the trophy cases here with those characters, because I love the Looney Tunes. Some of my favorite characters in pop culture history. Bugs Bunny. I mean, the entire Tiny Toon cast. You got Tasmanian Devil. You got Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam. It goes on and on. I love the Looney Tunes, and I love Warner Brothers more than that. You know, Warner Brothers as a whole is some of my favorite creative content. Like, they own the rights to it. So there's that. But yeah, big day with that stuff. I would like to I think I hit up every half price books, because everyone's, like I was telling you in the other videos, I like going around to them, and I only look for a couple things. I look to see what they got in the VHS section, and then I like going to the Goosebumps, because most of the time there's not a lot of money in the Goosebumps books in terms of selling, but I enjoy selling them for whatever reason. And then some of them are pretty good hits if you find them. So I'm done all that. Not going to be hitting half price books again for another 3 months, 4 months, something like that. It's such a pain in the butt. And trying to search for $1 here, $1 there, it's just not worth my time at this point. So that's done. Hopefully in my life, we're getting close to this February 15th sale. So I still have some more stuff to add into that. I am adding stuff to eBay right now. Like, I just put this up on eBay. Things that just are a little bit higher value-wise, and I just have a little bit more into them than them. I have too much into them that I can't give a good enough deal in the claim sales, if that makes sense. So the people from the claim sales that purchase and support me there, they're looking for deals. I got to be pretty significantly under market in order to make a sale there. And most of the time that's worth it, because there's eBay fees and all that stuff that coincides with that. And a lot of times people will build boxes, so you only have to deal with one package going out. But sometimes you run into things where this is selling for 80 to like 125, I believe. It's up there. But for anybody to buy this in a claim sale, they're not going to be spending that. And I would like to at least get the minimum of like $65 out of that thing after fees and whatever else. So I would like to get 65 out of this, because I did get that. And a lot of this stuff, like I get in trades. A lot of stuff that you see in eBay that is at that market price, I've acquired in a trade with somebody that I know, that they got something for me and I took that on. So sometimes I take that stuff on at a higher price, because if I have a friend that wants something, then normally it ends up in their favor. I'll tell you that. But I'm going to work on this for a little bit. I'm going to post on eBay. I'm going to cut together. Here's my goal right now at whatever time it is on this Monday. I'd like to post 10 more things on eBay. I'd like to cut together 10 Dallas Vintage Toys reels and post them on YouTube. Schedule them on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. So that's 40 posts essentially. That's 50, including the eBay post that I want to do. So 50 postings right there. And then I would like to do a claim sale with at least 100 items. So that's that. I want to do all that. Then I want to drive to downtown Dallas, go meet my second shift officer for the first time, because there's somebody that came over from the previous security company and now they're working with North Star. And I haven't met them yet because they were on vacation the first week that we started. So this is their first like true work week with us, but they've been with the building for a little bit. So I wasn't nervous about them like knowing what to do. So I didn't have to spend, I'm not going to have to spend the time like I do with the people that are starting properties for the first time. And yeah. Oh, I mean, before we end this video, we already know we got $600 out of the pot for the day, and that feels pretty good. It's not great because we went a long time not making money. So I'm thankful, but I also know there's a lot of work to be done, and we're really far away from 100,000 still. But because we're closing in on the amount of around 250 subscribers, the watch time hours going up. By the time you're seeing this, I have a playlist that has videos 1 through 50. I would really appreciate it. Excuse me. I would really appreciate it if you could find a device in your home, whatever it is, and just let that playlist rip. Let's get these watch time hours up. And I want to see, I'm going to look for this video and I want to see afterwards if we see a big jump in watch time hours, to see if any of you guys participated in that little experiment of mine. So that's that, but I need to give something away. But I don't know what you guys are into yet. I don't know. So what do we do for video 50? You know? Do we do something generic? Does everyone like Ninja Turtles? Do we do something a little bit more obscure? What do we do? I don't know. Maybe I'll announce it tomorrow. I think that's what I'll do. Tomorrow's video, you'll find out what the first giveaway is for Collecting Cash, and that is a subscriber and viewer appreciation thing. Again, I'm not the one sharing these videos. I'm shy in that sense. I don't really say much about it. So the only way people are finding out is through the collabs with Not Another Retro Channel, the collabs with Cincy Nerd and things like that. So it's you guys sharing it and you guys watching that are I guess making it be suggested to places. So without further rambling, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna work on those things. 10 eBay posts are being added right now. Claim sale of 100 items and 10 DVT social media reels is my mission for this morning before I go work on more security stuff. But before I go, I might as well show you all of the things that I have gotten on eBay. So I did the 1, I think my goal was 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got this one. That one's 6. This one is 7. These are pretty cool and they're pretty hard to come by. The Alpha 5 Zordon plus that Putty Patrol. I got some really rare Toy Story. Number 8. This was eBay listing number 9 for the day. Again, really rare Toy Story. Go ahead and look these ones up. The Battle Armor Rex and Trixie. I listed these that we got in a trade through with Turtle Chris. Traded him some Thundercats. Got these. So I'm just going to do a count at the end because I just lost count. And I got Raphael from the 2012 series. These are listed on eBay because, again, like I've put them up enough time in claim sales. People that watch those. We got this one on eBay. And I promise you, I am not a fan of eBay, but sometimes you gotta sell some stuff on there if you just don't have the market for it, because it's honestly, like, for somebody that's not a brick and mortar toy store or anything like that, it's kind of the only place you're gonna be able to get rid of it. We got this one because it's a juicier book, so the Goosebumps collectors on eBay should find that one. We got this one. This already has a bunch of watchers, and I just listed it. We got this one because I don't know where else to sell it. Again, Comic-Con exclusive. Probably going to get the most out of eBay for that one, because I did pay near market on that. And then same thing for this. I paid near market, so I need to get as much as I can, and eBay's probably the best for that. And then lastly, we got this one. Now this one, I almost told you we had a sale, but we didn't, because I haven't paid yet. So somebody made an offer, I accepted it. I listed it for 100, and somebody made an offer of 80. I accepted it. I thought it was one of maybe one of you guys, but anyway, it hasn't been paid for yet, so we can't count it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna clear off a shelf over here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 things listed on eBay. My goal was 10. Got 19. I got, I think I got like 7 DVT social media posts pushed out, but then it wouldn't let me because it puts a stopping point if you do too many at once on YouTube. So I couldn't do that. And now I need to quickly get in the car and go check out these other security posts. See you tomorrow in day 50. Day 50 of Collecting Cash. Appreciate you.